Hello and welcome back to Smart Financial Future. I'm John Williams, Certified Financial Planner and Senior Advisor at Ironwood Wealth Management. Today, I want to talk about some of the documents that are commonly used in estate planning. You know, a good estate plan is often built on the foundation of the estate planning documents that will cover all three phases of your life. 1, while you're alive. 2, if you become disabled. And finally, after you pass away. Now, before we take a few minutes to briefly review some of these more common estate planning documents, please keep in mind, you should use a competent attorney when it comes time to either draft your documents or review your existing ones. Now, that means an attorney who specializes in this area. You know, it's sort of like not going to the eye doctor if you have a foot problem. At the end of the day, there are 5 commonly used estate planning documents. Number 1, a will. Number 2, a revocable or sometimes called a revocable living trust. 3, a medical power of attorney. 4, a living will. And finally, a power of attorney. Now, in some situations, that revocable trust might not be necessary, so you might only need 4 of those documents. Let's first talk about the last will and testament. Simply stated, your last will and testament is a detailed list of how your property should be distributed after you pass away. If you have minor children, it should also contain provisions for designating a guardian for them. Please keep in mind that a will normally will not allow you to control your property once it's been distributed. That's part of what a revocable trust is for. If, for example, you want a certain sum of money to go to a loved one, assuming they were to finish college, and you don't think you will be around when they graduate, well, then a revocable trust document may be something you need to add to those 4 other estate planning documents that we think you need. The next document to discuss today is a revocable living trust document. A revocable living trust normally contains a detailed set of instructions covering what happens while you're alive and doing well, what happens if you become incapacitated, and unlike a will, it can also allow you to control what happens to your property after your death. In addition, assets that are held in the name of your revocable living trust at the time of your death, well, those should also avoid probate. The next document to go over is called a medical power of attorney. A medical power of attorney allows you to designate someone to make medical decisions for you if you're unable to make them for yourself. It can also be used to designate someone to serve as either your guardian or your conservator in the event a court determines you've become incapacitated. Let's talk about a living will. A living will contains a written set of instructions discussing whether or not you want to receive life-sustaining procedures if you have a terminal illness or if you're in a persistent vegetative state. It can also give guidelines for your family members to follow if you become terminally ill. This important document helps to assure that your wishes will be followed. The final document we'll discuss in today's video is the power of attorney. The power of attorney document allows you to appoint someone to manage your financial affairs, such as pay your bills, manage your assets if they're titled in your name, such as checking accounts, retirement plans, and investment accounts. Financial powers of attorney like these come in 2 basic forms. 1, something called a durable power of attorney. A durable power of attorney goes into effect as soon as you sign it. The next one is generally called a springing power of attorney. A springing power of attorney only goes into effect after you've been declared incapacitated. This has been John Williams with the financial educational blog site, Smart Financial Future. Don't hesitate to let us know if you have any questions, and we'll see you next time.